Good morning, everyone. Welcome to week 2 of the Frenzy. I'm Stan Pamphilus, along with Luke Nokestein. And Luke, we really have a better idea now about how the teams are and what they're up to.
Absolutely, Stan. Teams now have a game under their belts, giving them some time to make corrections and to learn a little bit more about their strengths and weaknesses. And really, the fun begins last night as the fans know a little bit more, too.
Yeah, last week Asheville found out they've got a pretty solid running game, over 200 yards against Hendersonville in the Cougars' victory, hosting Polk County. Now, Polk lost to powerful Shelby, but played them tough, and we had that tonight. A lot of fun. First meeting between these two schools since 1995. Cougars won that one, but that was the bad old days at Polk. Last night, scored in the second quarter. Cougars used some razzle-dazzle. Tevin Salters pitches to Cameron Ray, pulls up, fires deep to Jalen Folston. Got it and gone. They get the 2-point conversion. It's 8-0 Cougars, and they get a chance to dance and celebrate. Polk's going to try to answer back. You want tough? Check this out. Tyler Jackson for Polk. Reese Schleiback finds him, and watch this. Jackson gets sandwiched and nailed, but he holds on. Wow, deep in Cougar territory. Don't know what this means, but I guess it works. Wolverines back to the air on the next play. They go for Tyrone Miller on 4th and 2, but there is Folston. Knocks it away. That ends the threat. He also intercepted a pass in the end zone. Asheville holds back Polk 21-0. And now we head to Waynesville, where two teams coming off impressive wins going at it. Roberson at Tuscola.
Yeah, Stan, it's their first meeting since 2008. Roberson won that one easily, but a lot of things have changed since then. Last night's game set up to be an exciting matchup. Let's go to Weatherby Stadium last night. Jim Beattie trying to get his guys going. Roberson's quarterback looking pretty good in the third quarter. Reggie Pinner hooking up with Alex Talley for the big first down to move the chains. A couple of plays later, Pinner jumps it off to Marcus Jenkins, who makes the nice catch, tips it to himself, scampers right into your living room for the touchdown to put the Rams up 13-12. But Tuscola would keep it close with some solid defense. Edgar Julian gets the sack on Pinner, but it would just be too much Rams last night. Later in this game, Pinner is going to drop back to pass, hooking up with his favorite target of the night, Alex Talley. Again, that diving catch down the middle for the big gain, and Roberson goes on to top Tuscola 27-18. Well, in Canton last night, a battle of buddies between Enka and Pisgah. Enka's new coach, Jeff Frady, coached for 8 years with Pisgah's Brett Chappell. That was at East Henderson, so they were friendly rivals last night. Early in this game, Enka's running back, tough to stop, Tommy Holloway. Wow. Cutting back, picking up 9 difficult yards to move the chains, and the Jets would stick with that formula in the first quarter last night as Holloway gets the call and picks up more tough yards. He was really good last night, but Pisgah would take over the possession after that, and they would take advantage. Quarterback McKinley Brown, all sorts of time, dropping back for Hunter White, splits the defenders, and he is gone to the promised land. Pisgah wins the ball game last night 28-7.
West Henderson at Hendersonville. Both teams looking for their first win of the year. Hendersonville quarterback Cole Cleary hooks up with Victor Mendoza, who goes spin cycle into the end zone. That made it 45-7 Bearcats. Later in the game, West Henderson trying to get it going. William Crouch with the play-action fake. Nice downfield pass for Traveler Geyer. What a catch. That's the first down. That is the touchdown as West Henderson gets some points on the board, but Hendersonville takes over as Cleary and company. Look at him here. Shows off his legs on the fake. He fools everybody. He comes back at you, accelerates, and goes deep and into the end zone. Hendersonville wins it big, 52-13. And that's it for this segment. We'll have more in just a moment.
All right. Good morning, everyone. I'm Luke Nokestein, joined by Sports Director Stan Pamphilus, and this is Football Friday on a Saturday morning. You know, Stan, one of the most entertaining and explosive teams in the mountains is Erwin. The Warriors on the road last night in Burnsville to play another team that can put up points in a hurry, Mountain Heritage.
Yeah, the Cougars, lost their opener. They gave up 2 TDs in the last minute. They fell to Patton 41-34. Would that take the starch out of them yesterday? First drive, the starch taken out when you have a guy like Austin Brown who can fling it down the field. Jonathan Allen's the guy that catches it. He gets into the end zone from 10 yards out, 7-zip. Next possession is Jordan Tiger. He gets the call. He squats in there. Another touchdown, 14-0. Cougars try to hang with him, though. Trevor Robinson on the quarterback keeper breaks off a big run that leads to a touchdown for Mountain Heritage. But you want to see a great play. Look at this. Austin Brown's going to tip it to Chavis Williams, who's going in motion. This is a planned play, and he goes all the way, gets some good blocks, uses some speed. What a beautifully designed play. That's a touchdown. Erwin wins it 55-13. Battle for the Juice Jug, North Buncombe versus Madison. Madison up 16-14 in the third. Austin Payne and at quarterback with Tyler Rogers, who went down with a broken leg. Gives this one on the pass to Daniel Nash. He powers inside the 10-yard line. Next play, it'll be Tyler Hoffman who gets the call. Watch him. He can't find anything inside, so he cuts it outside. That's a sign of a good back. Goes into the end zone for 6 points. Then they decide to use the leg of Ryan Horrell. Got him a field goal opportunity here, and he will convert. That made it 26-14 Patriots in the fourth. Blackhawks trying to score late. Dylan Fox, their fine running back, is going to go wide, but watch Cole Cuthbertson use that speed. He's all state for that kind of play. That stops him right there. Madison wins, but Rogers could be out 4 to 5 weeks. The final 26-14. Let's hope he gets back quickly.
All right, now to the pit where powerful Franklin kicking off its season hosting Murphy, a team who lost its opener last week. On the first possession, Murphy forced a punt, but the Panthers' Trey Maslin on the prowl blocks it, setting up an 8-yard touchdown run here by Markel Manning, mashing his way across the goal line and into the end zone. Manning, yeah, he would be a common theme last night. He would strike again, this time from 20 yards out, showing off the acceleration and the speed to give Franklin a 14-0 lead, and the Panthers feeling good until Manning goes down a little bit later with a leg injury, and you never like to see that. He was in some pain last night. Murphy, well, they would try to take advantage as quarterback Dalton Kent pumps it and then finds Tyler Wiley all alone for a 44-yard touchdown. Big play there, and he's excited, but Franklin was too tough to beat at home as Jeremiah Young, just a little bit later, the fans watching, plows in from 2 yards out to extend the lead to 21-7. And your final score last night, Franklin wins big, 41-17. And out of Swannanoa, Owen trying to make it 2-0 for the first time since 2004, hosting Brevard, who is riding a 12-game losing streak. First quarter, no score. Owen on the attack. Quarterback Sam Drummond downfield to Tate Brown. What a bullet. Right in stride. Brown goes 58 yards for the score to put Owen up 8-0 after the 2-point conversion. And a little celebration there. A little bit later in the game, a guy's name you've heard already, and you're going to hear it again. Jagger Gardner, proving he's one of the toughest guys to tackle in all of Western North Carolina, picking up the big first down. That sets up Austin Bennett right up the gut for a couple of yards out for the score. Bennett mashing it across the goal line to make it 22-0. Kenny Ford wanting his guys to pick it up on defense, and they do. Cade Fox, the interception, and that sets up another offensive possession for Owen. Jagger Gardner again, this time up the near sideline, and you're just not going to catch him from there. Owen goes on to beat Brevard last night. Big time, 73-6, your final score.
All right, other scores from last night. Reynolds wins a wild one against Shelby.
5 turnovers due to McDowell as they fall to Avery last night.
Thomas Jefferson edges Rosman.
And Mitchell beats Cherokee.
Swain gets 118 yards on 12 carries from Blake Wright, 113 yards on 13 carries, and two TDs from Spencer McCoy in their victory.
Elsewhere, Christ School wins its opener. Ellis Pace, 202 yards on 22 carries and a pair of touchdowns.
And how about Robbinsville's Cruz Galaviz? 374 yards, 13 carries, 6 touchdowns. He had runs of 64, 65, 30, 47, 80, and 51. He had a career night last night as Robbinsville wins it over East Henderson. I got a feeling he may be your player of the week in the state of North Carolina.
Well, yeah, I mean, those are good numbers for an entire season,
yeah,
much less one game.
Or a career for some folks.
Yeah, for a whole high school career. That's pretty impressive.
All right, everybody, that's it for us this morning. Hope you have a great weekend. Join us for college football tonight. Georgia, Clemson, 8 o'clock, right here on ABC 13. Fun. We'll be back after that.
All right, have a great morning, everybody.